Hey there guys, this is 88 Shadow Angel here once again, and today I'm bringing you the finished Wulfen unit that has now been added into my Space Wolf army, obviously. Uh, and yeah, I know that there's a lot of there's a bit of to and fro on these models in terms of the way they look. And things like that. Personally, I really love how they've been designed. I think they set or capture the mood of the Wulfen really well. A lot of people have a bit of a soft spot for the old metal ones. Personally, I didn't think they were ferocious looking enough, just like furry Space Marines. Whereas these are really bestial looking, and they look like they have physically changed as well. The fact that they're bigger than Space Marines by a fair bit. Everything just looks massive in terms of muscle tones and things like that. It looks like they've taken the obviously the werewolf element and the way Space Marines are genetically altered and things like that, and really mixed the two together well. Now, as you can see, there are 10 of these, which is 2 boxes worth. Now I've had a play around with different arms and poses, and try to make them look individually unique to themselves, so that you don't have the same looks for the unit. And I think I've captured some fairly well. I've also added a bit of cork onto the base to give the like a rocked battlefield. So obviously, to give that kind of look of event, and there's no obstacle that these guys won't go just bounding over to get to targets and things like that. I've also done the Wulfen markings up on the knee pads as well, which is the red and like creamed white colour that they're meant to have. I've also done my frost claws in black, just to set them up a bit, so have a bit more of a unique look on the battlefield. And I've also kept the eyes like jet black as well, to really give that in the heat of battle sense of look. So so that proper hunter instinct look. What else? So as I was saying, I really love how these look, and I love the fact that they've kept a lot of the marine element to them as well, like the black, like Kevlar vests that Marines wear underneath the armour to separate their like chest and upper legs and everything, protected from the wiring and stuff of the power armour. A lot of this is kind of added on so that they also then have plugs to feed them info and things like that. And I love how these guys have kind of kept it that look. So and then obviously they've now had the new fashioned armour to go to now add on, so that they now have their own unique armour. And yeah, so hopefully this is it's the start of something really cool with Space Wolves, and possibly even something to do with heresy, because obviously you should be able to use these during your 30k Space Wolves if you're doing them, or pre-heresy if you wish to call them, because obviously the Wulfen followed Russ into the Eye of Terror, and things like that. So if you know your history, if you know your Space Wolf fluff, then you'll get what these are. As for build wise, they're really cool to go together. There's not a lot of problems I had with them. Torsos were a bit fiddly at first. just because the way they work with the legs and things like that. And but no, all in all, everything's gone together really well. I will say that if you're looking to do use different arms for the claws, like I've done, you will need to sort of manhandle the underpipes and stuff that you can see to fit into the plugs on their arms. So obviously they all fit and look as they should. And yeah, but you can, with a bit of work, you can get some really cool poses out of these, and they are really fun to paint. There are some absolutely beautiful bits of detail on these models. And yeah, and I think they'd make any great addition to any Space Wolf collection. And yeah, that's about it, I think, pretty much. As for what's coming up next, I'm not too sure, as always. It'll either be a bit more Space Wolfy stuff, or hopefully some Blood Angel pre-heresy. Also, beyond the Gates stuff, I'm also looking to do a few reviews and unboxings and stuff like that for them. What else? There is more stuff to come eventually. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the likes on the Facebook page, also the Instagram page as well, if you're following me on that. It's always great to hear from you guys, from comments and things like that, and always kind of happy to help if I can with painting tips and all that. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. See you again next time. Stay safe, and see you then.